The one guy that we haven't mentioned yet from Saturday's game is Jota, who was absolutely outstanding. Swanee, another couple of assists. And I saw this debate kind of going on social media yesterday, and I saw Scott Allen and Chris Boyd kind of talking about it on Sky Sports. But I would put it to you that he's the best player in the league right now.
Right now, it's hard to argue. I mean, everybody's entitled to an opinion of what they think, whether you agree with it or disagree with it. Personally, I would be in the camp that Jota's the most talented footballer in the country. Yeah, I mean, you have to accept that everybody has strengths in their own ways. There'll be, guys like Joseph Juranovic are tremendous as fullbacks, and Carter Vickers is great as a centre half. I'm just talking about Celtic here. Callum McGregor, to me, is an absolutely wonderful player and does things that Jota couldn't do, in terms of gelling the team together and making the whole thing work. But if you're talking about just ability to create things and score goals and make goals and trickery, and then he's a level above a lot of players at the moment in Scottish. But I would say he's the best for that. I would still say, as an all-round footballer, Callum McGregor's the best player in the country. But if you're talking about invention and creation and goals, then it's Jota.
What do you think, Mick? Where would you rate him in the?
I don't like agreeing wholeheartedly with Swanee at the best times, but I can't really complain what he said there. I think he's bang on. I think as an all-round football player, I think Callum McGregor's hard to top, really. In terms of, this a guy can play anywhere on the pitch and still contribute to a high standard. But in terms of ability and outcome, I think Jota's hard to top in terms of in Scotland. I mean, you look at he's played 2 games, he's got a goal and three assists. Is that right so far?
Yep.
Yeah. We keep to talk about, see, your attacking players, you love to see them beating a player, you love to see the tricks, the pace and all that stuff, the efforts, but you need to see end product. And sometimes with wingers, they can drive you nuts because they've got all that ability and all that stuff, and sometimes you don't get the end product. And these days, what it's like with the analytics and stats and all that stuff, you can't hide anywhere as an attacker these days because your numbers, you get assists and goal creations and XGs and all that stuff. Well, Jota's got all that. They're off the chart.
No.
Did I say it? Did I just say it? Is it GX or XG? Sorry, I'm never really sure. But his numbers are all off the chart. So what more do you need? There's a guy with gets fans off the seats, and he has an end product worth his weight in gold.